Miami Dolphins offseason has officially begun, and you know how you can tell? Tyreek Hill is back in the news again. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Fins Tailgate TNN News Edition with your host El Capitan. Make sure, guys, on your way in to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the membership and help support the program, and check out TFTGnetwork.com for all the great stuff we have here associated with the network, shopping, and all kinds of good stuff. So let's get right into it. Tyreek Hill in off-season hot water again. Which could it be this time? Miami Dolphins fans got their first taste of off-season Tyreek Hill being built different, courtesy via Andy Slater on X. We got our first taste of it as Dolphins fans around here, and it was by way of a altercation with a Marine manager. Tyreek Hill claims that he was not there, but then video resurfaced. A lawsuit ensued, and then we never heard about it again. But that was the first taste the Dolphins fans got. But is Tyreek Hill only an off-season built different kind of guy? Well, I don't know about that, because week one, Dolphins fans got another taste of built different Tyreek Hill. And it's an odd taste because this was him speeding around the stadium late to the football game. Week one, captain. Cops got a little handsy, right? Courtesy via Alex Caruso on X, but you could see Tyreek Hill being arrested here. And there was some other video, him on the ground, things of that nature, and there was definitely some out-of-line stuff with the cops. But let's not act like there isn't a bit of a correlation here with Tyreek Hill. But this was the start of the offseason, the start of the season, week one. But he did have a bang to the start of the offseason, literally in the post-game locker room at the end of the game, at the end of the season.
As a captain, what is the message you have to these guys in the offseason, and you won't feel this at the end of the season next week?
I don't even know, bro. This is my first time. I haven't been in the playoffs, man. So, I mean, for me, like I said, man, I just got to do what's best for me and my family, dog. If that's here, or if that's wherever the case may be, man, I'm finna open that door for myself, dog. As I'm opening the door, like I'm out, bro. So it was great playing here, but at the end of the day, bro, I got to do what's best for for my career and what's best, because I'm too much of a competitor to be just out there.
Mean you thinking about leaving here?
If it is, hey,
Opening the door. To where, Tyreek Hill, I ask? Built different? That door's opened into quite a bit of trouble during here with Miami, and even previously, dating all the way back to college, as some of us know. Now, again, Tyreek Hill, since saying, basically, yeah, I'm out of here in Miami, has walked it back, saying things like, oh, I'm a competitor, this is how I get. But again, still, with the way the season started, with the way some of the off-season stuff goes, as a captain and a leader on this team, where's the accountability? And why is he leading in this manner? Because if this is what leadership looks like, then expect no different than losing seasons. And the latest edition of Tyreek Hill, we'll look into that. So, for those of you that don't know, Tyreek Hill, like a lot of athletes coming up here in the NFL these days, they do these off-season programs, and they do training with kids and stuff like that. Well, last year, Tyreek Hill, during one of these programs, invited one of the kids and his mom to his house. Well, it just so happens that this woman, this mother, is an OnlyFans model. And while there, she got injured. Now, there was some speculation in the beginning of the injury, right? So it immediately came out that they were doing one-on-one drills in the backyard, and she shook him out of his shoes. And then Tyreek Hill got mad, and then he got handsy, and then she hurt her knee. That was essentially the whole of the story. Tyreek Hill maintains that she tripped on a dog. But this latest edition coming out in the saga of Tyreek Hill and the offseason being built different is him with this model. This lawsuit resurfaces. She claims that after she was injured, they then went and had relations. With that, I'm going to bring in our guest for the evening, Color Commentary coming at you. Color, there's some really interesting tidbits coming out now out of this lawsuit with Tyreek Hill and the latest edition of it, of off-season built different Tyreek Hill, as we like to call him. This woman said she got injured. Tyreek Hill said she tripped on a dog. And now, after the injury, the details are they then had relations. What say you, Color?
Well, first of all, hello, Capitan, and hello, everybody else, too. And I was just wondering, my first question is, has anybody checked on the condition of the dog?
Great question. The dog is not cared for at all in this story, Color. Great point by you. I mean, why is anyone not taking and marching in the streets for this dog? Where is this dog? How big is this dog? Is this a big dog? Is it a little dog? Is it a dog that's like,
Does it have rabies?
Great Dane? Well, I don't think it has rabies. That would be like headline news, right, Color? But this is just kind of odd because here she says, I tripped or I got injured. Tyreek Hill pushed her down, is what she said. Tyreek Hill saying she tripped on the dog. But afterwards, she's admitting that there was relations of the biblical nature taking place.
Well, I guess in order to determine who the dog is, then I guess we're gonna have to find out whether that all happened before or after she tripped over the dog.
You're making a great point, Color. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. Did she only fall down, but after the relations sustained a knee injury from Tyreek Hill? This could be spun in a real positive way for Tyreek Hill. And a negative outcome.
The other question is the dog going to testify?
Oh my God. I didn't even consider that. This dog's a witness. There is other witnesses there too. Like, I want to say, I know his lawyer and his sister and his mother, I think, was there as well. And
wait, whoa.
I'm assuming not during the time of relations.
Okay.
Thought about
not during the time she tripped over the dog.
No, not during the dog tripping incident. During the backyard football incident.
I see.
That's actually another
she tripped
great
over
point.
the dog during the football event.
Well, that's a new detail kind of being speculated, right? Or was the dog in the bedroom during the time of injury? And how injured was she during the one-on-ones versus to how injured, what more injuries were sustained? I thought there was a situation. No, I guess in the beginning, I thought they said that she immediately packed up and left after that. She's now saying that no, they did not. She went in the bedroom and tripped on a dog. And now she finds herself with hospital bills and pain and suffering, Color.
So she didn't trip on the dog during the football game.
That's the question. And that's why we got to subpoena this dog to find out exactly what's going on. I will not stand for not the truth to come out. And this
I'm
new
pretty sure
Miami
the judge
Dolphins
is going to have to thoroughly investigate the dog. That is definitely for sure.
I mean, the dog, the bedroom, the quality of the grass.
We may even have to see pictures of the dog.
I definitely need a picture of this dog, Color. I definitely need to know what kind of dog. Because, Color, I'll tell you what, if this dog is a Yorkie, well, how much?
God rest his soul.
How much could she injure herself tripping? If it's a Labradoodle, there's some debate on how badly she could injure herself tripping on that. If it was a
Doberman, she would have hurt her knee.
Well, again, who is the dog? Did Tyreek Hill tell on himself with this comment? She tripped on a dog. She didn't injure
Wow.
herself on that field.
Is that the tone of his voice? Was it dog? Like dog?
Dowg. It's Dowg.
Oh,
It's
wow.
definitely Dowg.
Wow.
That's how you say it. Dowg.
Then we
So,
definitely need to. We
we need
definitely are going to need to
dogs.
see
You
pictures
can
of the
do,
dog.
when you can
We're
see
going to need
dogs
to.
or
We're going to need to
dogs.
interview the dog.
Yeah, you could go either way.
Yeah, for sure.
I just got to say, in this scenario, is Tyreek Hill alluding to he is the dog she tricked on?
Mm.
And she's agreeing with him, saying, after I fell down in the backyard, we had relations. And did this dog, Tyreek Hill or another dog, injure the knee? We'll keep up to this whole story, Color. I appreciate you coming through, but we'll keep tapped
really
in.
quick before I go. In all reality, I just want to say that your point about the police incident was very astute. Everybody knows that I'm not going to put up for that stuff. I fully think that Tyreek should be suing them. They were way out of bounds with their reaction to him and all that. But
Yes.
when it comes to being a football player and the responsibilities thereof, you do make a good point now that we have thoroughly defended his right to not roll that window down. We do need to ask the question, Tyreek, shouldn't you be there a little earlier than you were and you wouldn't have been so rushed? I mean, really, bro, you need to be supposed to be a professional. You know
I
what I mean?
would say this, Color, as accountable as we're going to hold the police officer, his inaccountability for probably being flustered because he's running late and doing that stuff, and the attitude probably was at the same level.
That
in which
doesn't
case,
give license to the police for
absolutely
what they did,
not.
but it does ask the question from a organizational standpoint and his job. Hey, are you taking it as seriously as you should be?
Well, and that being said, right, like at the same time, the accountability on him from fans is a bigger picture with all of the offseason nonsense, the marina, the end of the year with his comments at the end of the game, quitting in the fourth quarter, the blowback from all that. I mean, all the pundits were talking about it too. We didn't show clips from that, but next time we would probably show clips from that. Anyhow, all of these things that were associated with just off-season drama and drama surrounding Tyreek Hill, for this then to come out, it's just par for the course. I would say in the overall picture of the drama of Tyreek Hill, this is a small little thing, but it could cause much closer to home bigger problems. As I know, they just had another baby. He had a wife. They were, I mean, dude, this is like 2 years ago. All these accusations go by. I mean, there's a lot of overlapping potential timelines and stuff like that. So again, I hope it's not causing those types of problems, but when you're talking Tyreek Hill and how he handled himself at the end of the year this year and the type of responsibility and expectations that are tied to him, this is just ridiculous, dude. It's like, enough, bro. Calm down. Okay. Like, give us a breath to not have to hear something negative about you. We'd like it to be a positive
And if this
thing.
is him slowing down in life, Jesus, what it must have been like.
Man, I know, right? I know. All right, Color, thanks again for joining us,
you,
and we'll bring you in
have a
next
good one,
time.
and yep, very much. Thank you.
So yes, the off-season hot water continues for Tyreek Hill. We have grown so accustomed to it that the being brought up lawsuit that he slept with a woman that had been injured playing football in his backyard, post-injury fornication. Post-injury fornication is a funny way to put it, right? That's a funny way to put it. So hit the like button on your way out if you haven't already. Make sure to leave a comment and let us know what you guys think of Tyreek Hill and hot water again.